What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening? How's everyone today on this beautiful day? Guys, here we are. Today's the 20th February. We've been doing this since day one. We're back here once again. Hope you guys are doing well. How's everyone that's here with us? Are you guys doing good? Are you guys excited for today's session? Are you guys looking forward for today's session? I need to see all those hustlers that are here, everyone that is here, you know, literally I need to see everyone that is here because like I did say, guys, we're coming back stronger, not just a bit but way more stronger than before. We're coming back way more stronger than before. Yes, I can see members are saying that we excited, we in the building, we back at it, no excuses no matter what. I love this, man. No excuses no matter what. Tabang, you've said it, brother, you've said it. Yeah, man, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. And I can see Kia Lebo is saying, Lesiba, here we are, man. We showed up till this day. Nothing's gonna stop us, guys. Once we are consistent, once we lock in, automatically it's gonna be a thing whereby we dedicated. You understand? It has to be a thing whereby we are dedicated. So one thing that I want us to do, guys, here the consistency. Malome Balo is saying that the consistency, my brother, very excited today. I'm excited too, and yeah, man, I'm just excited. I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited. So I want us to actually look at the markets. I've got some charts here in front of me. So I want us to look at the markets. But before we get into it, I want you guys to be able to understand, and just a quick disclaimer for you to be able to understand that these live sessions are for educational purposes. We do not give any financial advice, whether it's investment advice or even trading signals on these sessions. All decisions that you make in the markets are 100% on your own, which means that yeah, it's only for educational purposes. So let's do this, guys. Let's dive in deeper than ever, guys. So what I've got here is I need to just start off by sharing my screen just so I can pull through everything that we're looking at. Everything. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, right there, right there. I'm not gonna switch up on everything. We're starting literally from how we saw it. We get to learn. Your analysis is perfect. Appreciate it. I love this. This is the mindset that we need. Thanks for helping with the trading plan. Most definitely, man. And guys, if you haven't, just check out the video that we uploaded just yesterday, I believe, where we spoke about trading plans. I noticed that a lot of people, it's like they're not really, there's the video that we uploaded yesterday, speaking a bit more about trading plans. It gives 100% gives you 100% rules on how you can go about building that plan. So I notice a lot of people are not watching this video because when we make videos such as how to grow, how to double your account, everyone's going to watch it. But if you're making videos on how to build a training plan, not a lot of people watch it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You need to, let's just do this, man. Let's just do this. So it's good to see some members here. Lucas, I appreciate you, brother. Lefa, most definitely, I appreciate you. Got one Taunyani. It's much more. It means a lot to have you here, brother. Been watching the vlog since been watching since the vlog days. 3 years strong consistency. We consistent, man. One thing about me, once I log in, I log in. Nolo, love the consistency. Appreciate it. Here in the building, consistency. Love it. Layden, you've been with us since day one. You're still here. Itumeleng all the way from Arangu. I love this. Let's go, pens and papers. Let's do this, guys. Bukamosho. I love this. You've showed up since day one. You're also still here with us. You're still here with us. So yeah, man, we're doing this. We're being hard. We're going more harder than ever. I've been in this channel for 2 weeks and already I gain confidence and can trade with understanding. I love this, man. I love this. Like I did say, 100%, educational purposes. We're not trying to double your account. We're not trying to triple your account. No, we are trying to just help you in terms of grow your trading knowledge, your trading education. Vital, good to have you. Shout out Lesiba. Trust you, bro. Keep up the great work. Amazing, amazing. I'm excited to see you here with us, brother. Amos, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ramora, you've been with us since day one. You're still here. Consistency, most definitely, man. We don't stop. Like I did say, one thing about me is that Once I start something, I go more harder, I go more deeper, I go much more, you know, greater than ever, man. So the only time I'll stop is if I get stopped. You understand? Like I need like what FBI's, the whole system to come through, knock at my door. If they even know where I stay, knock at my door and try to stop me. But besides that, I'm still gonna continue to dish out with my brothers and them, just so we can all eat. You know, as far all the way from Lotus Gardens, respect. I respect, man. I respect literally from my hood. You know, I was there. We got out. I come there now and then. So believe it, man. You can be out. You can be out, man. You can be out. But don't forget where you come from. Watching for educational purposes only. Most definitely, I love this Taban. I love this. I love this, man. That's true. That's just how it is. That is just how it is, man. That's just how it is. We don't look back. Shout out boys and Vuzi Megs. I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this. I appreciate this. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, man. Away, brother. Katleho, Shaw, Brastizim, to more content king. Let's do this, man. Yeah, let's just put everything down. And we're just going more deeper, man. We're going more deeper. We're going more deeper, like I did say, guys. We are going more deeper. Let's do this. Too much fire, Gabriel. Say Gabriel, I appreciate this, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Means that there's a lot of things that are going to be happening. So we are doing this, guys. We are doing this. Let's start. I love this, Wesley. You got it. We are starting and we're not looking back. So I want us to start first with the dollar index. We're taking it way back, literally way back. Just look at what happened from the previous session. And guys, with these sessions, what's happening is that I'm saying things, they play out, and even if they don't play out that exact same way, these videos, these live streams, as soon as I'm done recording it, I automatically let it be public, so you can watch it, you can rewatch it back, meaning that you can watch even the previous live streams that we done, like yesterday's one, the day before, which means that if I was wrong on something, you can see how I got it wrong. You can see how I was able to evolve and basically just get a better pattern and move well with structure. And at the same time, so same thing for positives. If something happened to have went in the right direction, you can go way back to see before price was here, like this one here, the dollar index. We spotted this obviously being a sell. You can see this I drew it yesterday on this session, and we're saying that we're coming all the way down here. You understand? This was drawn yesterday. So the best thing that you can do is to also go back on the previous session, so you see what my thought process was on that session. You see why I saw it that way, so that you are able to understand that in this game, all it takes is just patience. It's not about being right all the time. It's not about trying to double an account every time you place a trade, but it's just about being patient for that right setup to show itself, because once it does show itself, that's the best way that you'd be able to just capitalize from the markets, and you'd be able to just take trades with things that are like calculated risk, calculated rewards, and all those things. So right now, just to continue this, obviously now it's playing out how we did mention on the previous sessions. Everyone that has been a part of these sessions right here with us, you saw us first touch, second touch, you saw how we caught this sellers, this dollar index being a sell here, meant that we noticed that prices to retest somewhere around here, plus as well this third touch here. In fact, me, I wanted it to come at least somewhere here, but it came here, which is clean. Plus as well, we still waited, and we say that an engulfing, a candlestick confirmation to be able to just show us that there's a high chance that that's more likely to move. And we saw that. You see this beautiful hammer, inverted hammer, presented itself on the 4 hour. Then after that, now we're seeing price move down. We're still targeting and looking for the dollar index to come here at these areas. But obviously, at first, we need to break the lows, because why? We are in a low trend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, meaning that we have to break the previous lows here, and then obviously lower high and lower on and so on. That's the simplest way I can explain it on the 4 hour. And like I did say, even on the previous session, I mentioned that I've been looking at analyzing the markets for the past 8 years. So which means that I've been able to come up and like be involved with too many strategies along the journey. You understand? But at the same time, with this, how I have learned also to explain certain things is very simple, in a way whereby someone out there is gonna most definitely think like it's as easy as how I'm showing it. And I'm explaining it this way so that you can understand that it's not difficult. Simplicity is what actually plays a part, but it's not easy, because already with my naked eye, when I'm looking at it, I can already see a lot of strategies here. You understand? I see already, let's say, this type of, I see this, I see this, and I can choose which strategy I can develop in terms of being able to just enter, or being able to just notice that area that I want to enter at. You understand? But the most important thing here is, throughout all those strategies, at the end, you can't really treat all strategies all at once. So the best thing that I had to learn and be able to focus a bit more on was just being able to keep things simple. The most important thing is simplicity. If I'm able to explain something to a 5 year old, currently I've got a 6 year old, my daughter and them. So if I'm able to explain to her, like, she knows what trading, she can tell you what trading is. She can just tell you, lower lows, low highs, and all those things. But not because of she's good, she knows how to trade, or no, it's because of I had to explain to her what I'm doing, because she asked me, "Hey man, what are you doing? You're always on the chat looking at this game of yours. What is that?" And I had to explain to her it's trading. She's like, "Oh, forex, 1, 2, 3." Now then the other time she's like, "What is forex?" Because I was telling people at school and they didn't get it. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what I buy when this happens. I sell when this happens. I look for lower lows, lower highs. I look for high." She understands it, because I try to simplify it to her so that she understands. Obviously, she can't place a trade and trade. I'm not even looking for her to do that, because the market is it's too emotional. I don't want her to be involved anytime soon. But where I'm going with this is that the more simple it is, the more you're able to explain it to a younger person, the more, even for you, it'll become better and nicer. You understand? So that's just one of the best ways that you can go about looking at it. So that's the dollar index, looking at what's going on currently with where we are. Price is most definitely just going a bit more, breaking this lows and then coming a bit more down. And why down here? Because this is the lows that we've got of this whole movement. This area is our first low in this year. So ultimately, we could potentially be coming here, but I'm just working with take profits. Like, let's say take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3 type of a method. So yeah, what does that mean? It means that the dollar is going down, which means that Euro USD, GBP USD, on all these things are starting to maybe go a bit more upwards. And you can see here we had the dollar, Euro USD as well. Let me just, okay. So here we can see we have the Euro USD. We've been waiting for this buy, and price was moving down, and some people were like, "No, we are selling." And I was like, "There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to find short-term moves, but truly speaking, the only disadvantage about short-term moves is that when price starts to move in the right direction, find out that all those sells that you've been holding, meaning that you've held a sell from here, Friday, it's been moving down. Today is what, Thursday, it's been moving down. It didn't really move much, but you are now on that, this buy is on the right side, and just being involved in a buy like this automatically, let's say for instance, right here, being involved in a buy like this, let's say stop loss being here, let's look at this, our take profit. Automatically, what this means is that this is not the best, because I'm looking at the fact that risk reward has to be 1:3. But I'll show you in terms of how I'm more likely to catch a buy on this. But being involved in a buy like this is more likely to hit take profit either today or tomorrow, because of the fact that firstly, we're in the right sessions, which is the New York session. Secondly, this is moving in accordance with the market. You understand? It's not moving against the market or anything similar to that. Okay. So, like we did mention, we're looking for price to come here at this area of resistance. Initially, we've been looking at this buy going up, going up. At first, we tried to get a buy here. It went down. I think even yesterday, we were looking for somewhere around here. Yeah, during session, it was somewhere around here. We thought this area was ready, but it didn't. It went just a bit more down. But look at it. It's all about patience, because yes, this area didn't play out, but this structure held. This area that we had yesterday, it did hold on. And with what I'm seeing already, I see price gave us some sort of a left shoulder, inverse head, and obviously a right shoulder right here. And then followed by that is, just look at the right shoulder. As soon as price broke out, it came back to retest. So basically, this would have been a clean entry in terms of a breakout, a retest right here. This would have been more like a clean entry, being able to just put stop here. 15 pips is safe, going a bit more up, but we're not done. I remember some people on the previous sessions, they were like having a type of, what is it, like fear of missing out type of mentality. And I was like, guys, those things, they don't work. Having fear of missing out, it doesn't work. In fact, setting yourself up for failure, because the market, as soon as it shows its direction, you should be happy with the fact that now you know what's happening, now you know where the market is moving. But the best thing that you need to do now is be able to try to look for at least an entry, and an entry is going to at least allow you to be able to reduce your risk. Let's say, for instance, now I can see I've got this area here, first touch, second touch. This is our first touch, second touch. This became our third touch. This is our engulfing candle here. And at the same time, if I may just extend this line, I can see this is where price broke, this is where price broke here. So what I'm saying is, being able to spot an entry somewhere here, it'll be me spotting this entry in accordance to this engulfing candlestick. You understand, this engulfing? Because I would have said that, oh yeah, maybe waiting for price to retest here, and then maybe price to go a bit more to the upside, on which, yes, it can happen, that can happen. But at the same time, these are more of reduced risk entries, reduced risk entry, whereby price is confirmed with the breakout, price is retested, and as well, price is confirmed with the next candlestick, which is an engulfing candlestick. Engulfing candlestick, more like this, which means that stop loss, as long as it's less than, let's say, for instance, now I can see, since this is a day trading move, it's going to be less than 20 pips, somewhere around below here, the higher low. And then our take profit, let's just look at it being somewhere here, 4%. Like I did say, any trade that gives something lesser than 3%, I wouldn't take it no matter what. So this is actually going to be a great day. Today is going to be a good day, guys. And then, so there's more on what I'm seeing in terms of Euro USD. And then obviously, like I did say, more opportunities are going to come. If price even goes below, test somewhere around here, we can still see price go up. And then even if price breaks above, look at this, there's an area of resistance. Even if price breaks above, we can still see it retesting, playing around, and then going back up. But everything here is literally all up to, like, how I'm saying this, how I'm showing you this, is not for you to take this as a strategy and then be like, oh no, this guy said this thing going here, let me do this. No, this is strictly educational purposes, which means that now you need to see how I think. You need to see what was my thought process for being able to spot such a beautiful trade like this. And then what you need to do is you need to come back and then create your own way in terms of how you'd be able to secure a beautiful opportunity on this. Let me just go on the 15-minute as well. So on the 15-minute, I can even see that we've got this area that is, bro, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher. I mean, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, and higher, high, which means that even here, it would still be a valid area to place a stop loss. It could still be a valid area to place a stop loss because, anyways, price is printing higher, low, but it has to break the higher high first. You understand? So then that's how price is moving. And one thing that I like about this especially is that, mind you, this is the market. So mean that if this is the market, there's different ways. Like I did say with me, normally when I look at trades and stuff, I always leave up my mind, or I always let the market like be able to give me some re-entries. Like I don't just say where I enter is where the market is gonna, like, play out and do whatever that is doing, and I don't care, like, I'm gonna make no. I'm a student to the markets, which means that I understand that the market can do something else, which means that if the market decides to let's say, for instance, decides to break below here, let's say it does this and then breaks below, for me, I won't really be scared in terms of, oh no, let's say now it hits my stop. I won't be like, oh no, took me out and I'm scared and everything, why, and I blame myself. No, I would understand that price is maybe looking to come back here at the lowest area before price started being that bullish move. And then I would have another re-entry type of a method, which means that once price gets here, this is better, this is way more better, because I'd have my entry here, I'd have my stop be here, 12 pips, maybe 12, 13 pips somewhere here, just to be on the safe side. And then I'll still target the same areas. But now just take a look at what the risk to reward is going to do. Risk to reward, look here, boom, 9. Do you see? So someone cried here. It's like, let's say, for instance, God is taking away your polo and you are crying because God took away your polo, but he wants to bless you with a Lamborghini. And because now you cried and you're blaming him and stuff, your eyes are so teared up that you can't even see that Lamborghini coming through. You understand? But that's just it. That's how I see the market. Like, I play around with DC. I create these scenarios in my head that as long as I'm seeing a buy, even if this doesn't play out, That's why I don't do, like, let's say, full margin. I wouldn't go all in on this trade and say I 100% believe it's gonna work. No, I don't have that mentality. I'm always a student. I know that there's a high chance that also stop loss can happen, but that's why I actually use stop losses before even doing anything. When I enter a trade, I look at the stop loss, I look at how much I'm risking, I'm looking at I'm comfortable with that, and then that's when I'll be able to place my lot sizes and do all those things. And then obviously I know that if it does go against me, I'm confident because I know that where it's coming next, this is my second entry, which means that if this goes against me and this also goes against me, that's when I might say that, okay, you know what, I'm okay. Let's say I'm done for the day. If it happens that way, like I'm done for the day, whatever the case is. Okay. So that is Euro USD. Now let us take a look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Yesterday we saw it right here. Price gave us this young rejection here, and I was like, the best thing for me to enter would be it coming here at this lows. This is where I'm looking to obviously place an entry here, stop loss here, and then going first target here. But our target actually is here at the top, which is somewhere here at these areas. So why is it that? Is because of on the 4 hour, mind you, on the 4 hour, we are still in an upward trend. Remember, we did speak about the dollar index. I showed you guys in terms of the dollar index. We spoke about it, but this also higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, broke the previous higher highs, and then now price is coming here, came here for higher low, so now it's going back up until here at the ultimate resistance. Yeah, okay. So that's why I've got that areas, like, an area that I'm looking to take profit at with GBP USD. But okay, so now that price, it didn't reach this area, but one of the best ways that I could have caught this is maybe when price gave us this rejection right here. Maybe this could have been an entry, but it's okay. I was just not in a rush to be in this trade because there's a lot of opportunities that are still more likely to happen from this. So already I can see that price from here where we were, we got to this resistance, price broke above, price came back to retest right here. So it's more like the same thing that we're seeing on the euro dollar, more like the same thing, similar structure, because with this, the only thing that I'm just seeing is price obviously just coming here, stop loss just below here, 25 pip, and then we're coming all the way up here, somewhere around these areas here. There's one of the things that we're seeing here on on GBP USD. That is for GBP USD. So obviously with such stops, I love the fact that it's super minimum, doesn't really take us back or anything similar to that. And it's just nice, man. It's just nice. Opens up room for, a lot of things. And yeah, man, I'm also looking at it in terms of just by adding my management line. I can see first touch, second touch, third touch here, and then prices now going up. And now you can see even here where we add prices even breaking above here. So you can see higher highs can break above, come back higher low, higher highs, and so on. Sorry about that. So, but yeah, man, this is GBPUSD. So we'll just manage. And here it's more like the same thing. Like I did say, if price, let's say for instance, respects this area, because you can see this area was like more like resistance here, resistance. If price respects this area, maybe does something like this, it's okay. I won't cry, I won't fight with it, because I'm looking for price. If it gets here, I know that this is where the cleanest entry is going to be, because look at it, this is, yes, this trade here is like what, 7, my risk reward is 1:7. but I know that here it's going to be more on like this 11, 12 pip stop. When I come here, look at it, close to a 21%. You understand? So no matter what, even if I take 21 losses, let me just put it this way, on which you can't really take 21 losses, but even if I take 21 losses and I get one trade like this, already I'm at break even. Do you get it? Like that's just the power of risk to reward. I need you guys to be able to get familiar with that so that you know that losses don't mean anything. A loss, I know people that take losses and blow their accounts, on which I don't know why, because they created stop losses for a reason. And like I did say, for me, whether you make money or whether you lose money, there's no way I benefit from that. If you lose money, I don't benefit from it. And if you make money, I don't even benefit from it. So literally what I'm trying to say here is that this is 100% you. You are 100% responsible for your own success. And maybe if you do happen to make some profit, let's say for instance, just from the education that you learn from our live session, the only thing that I can say would be dope is maybe you would, I don't know, subscribe, like, something like that. I don't know, but if you don't even make profit, like, like I did say, I don't really benefit anywhere from that. So where I'm trying to go with this is that there's no ultimate thing that I'm really benefiting from you being able to go in the right direction or not go in the right direction. Because anyways, this is not even like a subscription that you guys are paying for. I'd say if you're paying a monthly subscription, it makes sense, because obviously I want you to stay longer and all those things, but it's not, it's for free. You understand? The least that you can do for yourself is to protect your capital. That's all. That's for yourself. It's not for me, man. It's not for me, it's for yourself. US 30. So US 30 yesterday, we caught the saw. Yeah, it was, I think, Wednesday, Tuesday, and then the next saw came through here once again. And like I did say, guys, everything, go to the live sessions, look at the live sessions. We spoke about this saw when price was still here, and I was like, and I want you to understand how I saw it before it happened, because this is live market. It's not back test. If I was back testing, it makes sense, because it's easy. I can do this. I can be like, oh, and then when you get your prices, maybe you're gonna do what is that? Prices maybe you're gonna do a pattern, and because I already know, I already saw it. But with everything that I'm doing now, it's not back testing. It's a real life market, and how we caught even this sell that came out here. Price was not even there yet, and I explained why I was looking at it that way. I explained what is the reason. It was still here, price. I remember it was still here, and I was like, guys, me, I'm not gonna sell here where it is. I gave reasons why, and I actually mentioned that this price is gonna go a bit more up. This is where I'm looking into placing a sell. In fact, I'm even gonna place a sell limit. Then that's what we done, and then you can see price done exactly that. It went a bit more low, and then the next day, which was yesterday's session, yesterday we spoke about this. And I was like, no, price was still here. And some people were like, no, we're buying into it. And I was like, no, it's okay. Anyways, this is the market. You can buy and I can sell and we both make profit. That's just how it is. It's the market. But I was like, I'm looking to scale in somewhere. And the price did, boom, execute, go down. And the reason I have this is, sorry, yesterday I even said, well, price was somewhere here. Well, we were in a session somewhere. And I was like, hey, so far this and this is running well. So the least that you want to do is give back profits. You understand? You need to lock in profits. And that is when I introduced this area here. Before price touched here, price was even going down. It was going down here. Now, this is where I would normally lock my profits in terms of this trade running, plus this trade running, I would lock my profits here. So even if, because I was looking at it, if it respects this area, third touch, I don't want to give back profits. And yes, it did respect, took us out with here, let's say 1.29% here, plus this side 2.27. Altogether, it was a total of like 3.5%. You get it on just these two trades. Obviously, if it went down, take profit, it was going to give us way more, like close to a 10%. But just with this, it played a part, it played a part. It patched, it patched where it was leaking, So now in terms of what I'm seeing, what this is, Obviously, we don't want to hold on to the previous trades in terms of, let me just do this. Yes, we don't want to hold on to the previous trades in terms of saying that, now this is how price has to be and all those things and stuff. The only thing that I'm more likely to do is just evolve, update this line, evolve it so that it's now at the most recent structures here. Plus as well, evolve this line right here. So as well, it's at the recent structures. Okay, so I can see already, I can say it's first touch, second touches, and price basically retested this area that was previous resistant, broke above impulsively. Now it retests, it's more of like supporting it. So either price is going to come back here and then continue going back down, because ultimately on the bigger time frame, we're looking for that sellers somewhere above here, here, just above this candlestick. Let me just do this. So you see, even this one here, how I caught this trade, I looked at the bullish candlestick before price started moving down, which is here. I looked at this bullish candle, that's how we caught this trade. Even here, I looked at this bullish candlestick before price started going down here, so that's why when it was still down here, I had my entries be here at this level. So even here on this, it's more on looking at this bullish candlestick before price went down, before it went down, bullish candlestick here. So which means that with the USDT, I'm more likely to have some limits here. Stop loss could either be here, which is far for a reduced risk entry, but here for a risk entry, which is two ways. Like I did say, there's different types of traders. There's people that would take a stop loss and still be able to chin up, show up, do whatever that they have to do in the markets. And there's people that take a stop loss and feel like the market is against them, they hate the world and everything. So those ones that don't want to really take stop losses too much and stuff, these are like trades that you need to be focusing more on, where you're putting your stop loss a bit too far and stuff. But with us, because we are reduced risk, normally what I do is there's a reduced risk entry, when you take your stop loss, putting it here. But this is a riskier entry, whereby the two difference is, when trades go into profit, we have the same take profit, but here I'm going to make 7.5%, but you, same take profit, same entry, you're going to make 3.99%. But my risk is, my only disadvantage is if price does this, I'm out, and with me, I'll be looking for another entry. The reason I say it's not for everyone is because of some people, obviously they'll take a stop loss and they cry, and they can't really come back and do all those things. So me, I know that I'll chin up and I'll take a trade like this. But when you had your stop loss here, obviously when the market does this, you're not going to be stopped out. You're still going to be in this trade. But me, I don't like such trades, because I don't want to enter the market and still hold a loss for a few hours. I want to enter the market. It's either it moves in my direction so I can lock in profits, or it hits my stop loss and then I look for a re-entry where I wait patiently. But I want to hold a loss for too long. I feel like that's just negative, like holding. I want to come in my MT5 and see positives, not negatives, is what I'm saying. So if it's negatives, rather hit stop loss too quick. You understand? But there's people that wouldn't go through that. Obviously, I understand we are people, that's why we are different types of traders and all those things. So obviously right now, potentially what could even happen is price could just come somewhere down, give us a third touch here, go a bit more up. That's when we'd be able to see this touch here. And that's when we are gonna see that down, giving us the first touch, second touch here, and as well third touch here. And then price is gonna go back up to give us also first touch, second touch, third touch here. And then with this third touch, it's also an entry for this area that we spotted. And yeah, I would be able to just secure and go all the way down with it. Okay, so this one here, it's more on patience. This is just more on patience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a purple tag on it. So normally when I put blue is when it shows what I'm actively, I'm looking in and in on. When it's purple, is just what I'm interested in the next few, sessions, like whenever, like let's say for instance, here, what I can do is, even I can either put a, what is it? I can either put a pending order, or I can either do this, put an alert, an alert. See, there's an alert. Once price gets here, it's gonna ding, poke me, TradingView is gonna reach out to my phone, and then I'll be like, oh wow. Then I can now decide to enter and all those things. US tech, more like the same thing, guys. More like the same thing. Let me just see all those hustlers, all those chasers that are here in the session. Just drop some fire emojis in the comment section just to see who's here with me, who's here with us, and are we moving in the right direction. Drop those fire emojis in the comment section, guys. Drop those fire emojis. Fire emojis, guys. Let's see. Sfiso, perfect. I can see Sfiso is already hungry. Let's drop the first one. Suzanne, guys, these are the people that are here every single day. Prolific, these are the people that are here every single day, man. Every single day they're here. Good enough. I can see you, brother. I can see you. Fire, Malinga, perfect. Visile, Luis, Yushi. Yeah, we're moving. Tabang, I love this, man. I love this. The session is on. Katleo said it, guys. It's not me, it's Katleo. So you guys can see, we're doing this. We're doing this, guys. We are doing this. Visile, Hank, I love this, guys. I love this, guys. I love this. This actually is powerful. In fact, let me just take this down. So whenever I'm feeling a bit low, I can remember that, guys, I'm in with all my brothers and sisters in here. You can see all the fire emojis. This is just powerful, man. Obviously, we're looking at the markets. That's the whole point, doing this educational purposes. But yeah, man, I can see all 350 of us are currently here, and we're doing this big, man. We are doing this big. Love this, guys. I love this, man. I love this. Check here, man. We're not gonna be stopping anytime soon. We're not gonna be distracted. We're not gonna be discouraged. In fact, if I see like there's any distractions that are getting to us, I'm moving to a mountain. There, no one is gonna touch us. You understand? When you're on top of the mountain, it's not to be higher than anyone, but it's just to be untouchable. Because when you're in a level, or when you're in a position whereby you can click and connect with everyone. If I'm just always out there, and it's simple to, it's easy to be distracted. You understand? If someone just calls me now and say, let's go do this, and I get there, it's easy to be distracted. You understand? So what we do is that we position ourselves in a position whereby we don't allow those things to happen. Because why? The purpose is much more bigger. The vision is much more bigger. And I don't know, man. I just wake up and it's like there's a voice speaking in my head. God is like, there's something that you need to do out there. You understand? So yeah, man. I love this. All the positive feedback. I love this, guys. I love this. I'm glad that you guys are here with us. So let's do this, man. We are continuing. Now we're looking at Nasdaq. Let's look at Nasdaq, and then all the questions. For those ones that have questions, for those ones that are asking themselves what's going on, what's happening, all those things. Some questions as soon as I'm done looking at, because right now I want to look at US tech. I'm going to look at gold, and then maybe I'll just take 3 analysis, and all those things from the ones that are saying that can you please look at this for me, like USD. I remember previous session we looked at GBP, JPY. For other people, we looked at USD, JPY, and all those things. We might even look at those types of things, and then I'll just take some quick questions that you guys have. Okay, I'll just take some quick questions that you guys have. But let's continue, guys. I appreciate all of you for being here, for doing this with us, for being consistent. And this login is not just on me, it's not just for me, it's also for you. We are all on monk mode, and we are all doing big things, guys. So if you haven't subscribed, just make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, as well like this video. If you're watching right now as we speak, just hit that like, man. You can see Yoshi saying future and present millionaires are here. That's true, man. And how do you spot that? You spot that by discipline. You spot that by showing up. Already, if someone gives you habits of a multi-millionaire, I don't care if you have it in the bank or not. The fact that you've got the habits, I know that you are capable of having it. You understand? So the fact that some people, you show up here every single day. I don't care if you're sitting on negative or if you have like 1,000 or million right now as we talk, but you've got the habits of a million, because that's what it takes to be a millionaire, to be disciplined, to be consistent, show up each and every single day. Even if the previous day you took a loss, but you show up. You understand? You show up, man. But yeah, man, let's just do this big. Let us just do this big. So what I'll be looking into now is, let's see US tech right here in front of us. Obviously you remember, like I did say, Tuesday price was still moving down, and some people are like, no, it's leaving me. I want to. I was like, no, guys, this is the market. You all have to be patient. If you sold here, you're gonna, like, what, take sense and miss out, like, so what we done is that we waited for price to retest, to come back a bit more up, and see, we used the same method that I used on the previous, what is it, the US 33 that I was looking at, in terms of looking at the previous bullish candlestick before price went up. Because why? That is where I'll be able to sell price at the most expensive level. If I wait for it to get there and I sell it there, I'm gonna sell it at the most expensive level, which means that I'll be able to capitalize a lot. You understand? Unlike selling it here, there's no benefit with this move here. There's no benefit at all. But selling it here, yesterday we went all the way down with it here. We're going down, we're going down. So the only thing that I done is, once price was here, I evolved and put my stop loss here. Because why? I didn't want, when price goes back up, to give back some profits. So that's what happened. Price went a bit more up. It took us out here in terms of stop loss in profits. We call that trail stopping, guys. I know I've seen that a lot of you guys don't know what trail stopping is, which I believe I have a video. Let me just see quick. Let me just see quick. Trail stop, trail stop. I hope I do have a video. If I don't, I am gonna make one real quick. Let me just see. Yes, here it is. 4 years ago, we've got a video. Learn to lock profits, guys. You need to watch these videos. Check out this video here. I was speaking a bit more about, in fact, there's two more. How to trail stop a winning trade. Learn to trail stop. Then here, I don't know if I'll speak about trail stopping here, but you can see here how to manage a winning trade successfully. But what this means, or what this does, is that all the trades that are like, basically what you'll see here is that the trades that are, like, let's say, in profits, like, I'm not sure, you guys did say that you can't really see, but I show you here the trades that are in profits, the trades that are already moving in profits. What you do is that you are able to lock your profits in, which means that if the trade goes against you, you don't lose basically money. It's like, let's say you have now, you enter the trade, you are buying, and then the trade is giving you 20 rands, let's just say, for instance, and then now you see that maybe the market is going to sell, but you want to hold on to that buy for in case it doesn't sell and continues to go up. You understand? So what happens is that if price happens to go, let's say, against what you are saying in terms of it sells now, you can lock your profits at 15 rands, which means that now that 20 rand profit, yes, price went against you, but you closed at 15 rands profit. You didn't close at negative, you closed at profit. You understand? So that's basically how trail stopping works. It's the best thing that you can do as a trader, because when trades go in your direction, you have the whole profit potential. When trades go against you, you don't lose the money that you were already running in terms of profit. Like, let's say here, if I was running here with, like, let's say 10,000 rands profit, and I locked in here maybe 30,000, that's the least that I'm gonna make in this. If it goes down and hits take profit, I'm gonna make whatever that I make. But if it goes against me, it's not a good decision, because here it means that I give back all the profits. That means if I had 10,000 that was floating, I'm back at zero. In fact, I'm at negative. You see, that's mentally, it's not good. You understand? It's not good. So yeah, man. I'm currently, what I'm seeing here is, what this price now, already we can see price broke below here on this area. So for me, looking for just a young sellers here on, sorry, I'll just wait for price to just push a bit more upwards somewhere here, 15-minute. That's when I'll be able to just look for a beautiful sell entry here, stop loss just above here, and I'll still aim to target the same take profit areas, which is here, 4.8%. Okay, so like I did say, guys, someone would be seeing this and be like, oh no, the market is leaving me, then they want to sell here. And truly speaking, what type of entry is this? If you sell here, and your stop loss has to be here. You can't have a stop loss here. It doesn't make sense. Your stop loss has to be here. Your take profit is here because this is the first low that we add. Look at this 1:1 risk to 1. This is the poorest entry that you could ever take. You understand? But if you come with the markets, you relax, you let things flow out, you let things play out. The market, you know that, man, this can happen. Price can break below. This is a low. It has to be broken anyways. Price can break and then come back up. Entry, then we continue going down. Because why? We are in a low trend. Lower low, lower high. Price couldn't break this low. It broke this previous lower high here. Here when it created this low, it couldn't break the lower high. And now it has to break this lower low for us to even confirm that we're still in the lower low. In the downtrend in terms of on the 1 hour. You get it? It has to. So it's all up to patience, being able to just wait for the right moments and all those things. Okay? We're not looking back, guys. We are definitely not looking back, but we're doing this much more bigger. We're doing this much more better than it has been done. And, we just show up, man. The most important thing is show up. Perfect. You can see now that low is being broken, which is now it's confirming for these lows. That low is being broken. So now we can see the price it's more like this. See what happened yesterday. On Tuesday. Price broke. Some people were fault. They had what we call fear of missing out, FOMO. And I was like, nah, man, just be patient, man. Be patient. Price went a bit more high, retested here, and then that's when the nice entry came through. Because even if when it gets here, and then even if it breaks through here, obviously this area, once it breaks through here, automatically it means that we still have to wait for it to come back here for that entry. Meaning that even if it breaks through, because I can see this is impulsive, even if it breaks through here, we still wait for, obviously now this means that this low has been broken, because this was higher low, higher higher, higher low, higher higher, higher low, and then this way it broke. But automatically we'll still have to wait for that retest, just so we sell price when it's cheap. You don't want to sell price when it's expensive type of a thing. When it's cheap, selling here won't make sense. Like selling, imagine I sell here and then I have a stop loss here. What? Where is your take profit gonna be? Wait, yeah, look at this 1:1. Nah, man. I think rather go do the gamble. What is that? Those gamblings like aviators and binary options. The binary options, like rather than looking at these types of markets, because there's not where things happen. Okay, so here obviously you can see this was supported by this double top, which pushed through this heavy candle momentum here. Let me just see also in terms of any news that are affecting or influencing what's going on. Today is a Thursday, right? Here you can see we've got Trump that spoke somewhere around 12 a.m. We've also got these unemployment claims that happened 3:30. So currently we haven't got much that's going on. It's just prices moving, man. It's just prices. It's being on the right side of the market in terms of, that's when you catch those clean trades, those right trades, man. We're going all in. We're going all in, man. We're going all in. Let's do this. Okay. So what I'll do is that I'll just put this just so we're able to spot this. And then gold. Let's see gold. Gold also. Yesterday I was looking for it to come a bit low somewhere here before price pushes upwards, but I noticed that price went and broke these highs. So now it's coming back here. So obviously it comes back down to a structure evolving. First touch, second touch, third touch. So obviously with gold also we're seeing price. Let me see on the 15. On the 15 right here, I just want to see what exactly the 15 is showing or telling us. You can see we got this engulfing, this nice engulfing that followed through with this. But let me just go back to the 1 hour because I want to see how candle close is going to be. We're waiting for the next 3 minutes just so candle closes. If it closes at least with the bullish, just like more like this, then this would be a nice It'll be a nice hammer type of a candlestick. Obviously, it means stop loss is just going to be below. But with gold, like I did say even on yesterday's session, that the reason it's tricky is because of the fact that currently we don't really have any high target, which means that price is just breaking highs. Like this would be the highest. So maybe our take profit will just be able to look at this impulsive leg that we got here. You get it? So we are doing this big, man. We are doing this big. We are doing this big. So we're looking into price at least just going a bit more high, coming somewhere around here. And then, yeah, man, we're going to be doing this much more bigger than ever. And just see a trail stopped gold, and I was soon dropping to the downside, secured a little bit of profit. Trail stopped. Oh, nice, nice. I'm glad that you trail stopped it, you know. And yeah, man, I can see my brother saying talk about prop firms. Okay, I think maybe we should speak about it. Should speak about it. And then US the 100 selling hard. Okay, clean. Quite a massive buys on GU from the area, waiting for buy to be holding since yesterday. Been closely entered. That's nice. That's nice. That's powerful. Can gold reach new all-time high again? Yeah, man. I feel like it can reach a new all-time high because anyway, we saw the dollar is more likely gonna be losing strength, which means that gold is gonna potentially be continuing to just go a bit more higher. Okay, and yeah, man. Leslie, I'm glad to see that you're here with us, brother. Mentioning better later than to be than never. Better later than never. Hey, yes, but also be on the lookout for fear of missing out, which means that don't try to enter a trade when it's moving. Meaning that so far you see this one here, I wouldn't say it's the best entry right now because it's already moving, rather wait for a retreat. You don't enter when the market is impulsing. You enter at a correction that's about to break for an impulse. You get it? So that's normally how you take advantage. And even here, same thing, more like the same thing. We're looking for price at least to just play around these areas and then come back to be able to give us this entry here. But also, I need you guys to be able to spot something when the market really does play out, because Monday, we normally speak about it not moving and all those things. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when the market is more impulsive. So some people, you can even know that maybe on Monday I don't trade. Like me, for instance, I know Mondays are not my best days for me to be in the markets. You understand? Those are things that you can have. And yeah, man, we're doing this much more bigger than ever. Shab, I'm glad that you're seeing it the way that we do. And yeah, man, Redman, I'm glad that you're here once again with us. You're showing up. That's the most important thing. We are doing this much more bigger. Hi from Dubai. Good to see that you're here with us, man. Donald Trump tariff threats fuel safe haven demand for gold. Okay, there'll always be more opportunities in the future, guys. That's through patience. There'll always be more opportunities, more opportunities, more opportunities. You don't just rush things through, you go through with it. Yeah, let the market come to you. That's less free. Yes, that's true, man. If I try to, that's why normally you'll see, guys, normally you'll see a lot of people, even on NFP, as much as some people might say that they made profits and all those things and stuff. NFP, a lot of people are stressed out. The only ones that are happy are the ones that caught those trades and that made profit. But the other ones, they are stressed out. Why? It's because of the fact that the market is going to do this with them. And they'll try to catch everything. It's going up, oh, it's going down, it's going up. And then next thing, you didn't even make profit. Maybe you made 10K, it went up, and then you lost 12K, it went down. You see, so we don't want to trade like that. We're not gambling, man. We're not gambling. If you're looking to gamble, like I did say, you can easily just go in your browser and search Hollywood. Yeah. Or Lotto. Let me see if there's Lotto on the internet. Lotto. You can go here. It's easy, man. You can win millions here just by gambling. But we're not gambling. We are definitely not gambling. Okay. So yeah, man. I'm glad that you guys are learning a lot. Obviously, you can see with this trade, I want you to also see how I went about managing them. Locked in profits here, even with US Tech, locked in profits. Obviously, right now, this trade would have hit take profit, but a trade that I caught like what? Wednesday, which is yesterday, going down, give some profits here, going back up, it doesn't make sense for me to be able to hold a negative again. Because if it did break about, that means that I would have went from holding profits to giving them back, which means that I locked in profits, which means obviously now that it's going down. Now it's confirming. In fact, I'm happy when I see it playing out like this, because it means that whatever bias that I'm seeing is confirming, which means that now I just have to position myself in the rightest position by waiting for the right opportunity. Okay, waiting for the right opportunity. I can see my brothers are laughing, saying, Lotto, yeah, man. That's just how it is. So I don't know, guys. I want us to just look at some questions that you guys would be having, and then we are gonna be doing this bigger than ever. So, like I did say, even with GBP USD, it's more like something simple, something nice. Looking for price to just break above here. That's all. Price to just break above here so it can continue going a bit more higher. Obviously, now I can see on the 1 hour with how price closed with this rejection, second up with the next rejection. It shows that there's an area here that if price breaks, it's gonna move because of, you can see these rejections, man. Buyers were trying to take over, sellers won. Buyers are trying to, sellers won, but once it confirms, man, we go on. Look at it. Even this one here, more like the same thing. Now coming back to maybe potentially retest somewhere around these areas, and then boom, we're gonna see price moving upwards. And like I did say, if price doesn't and it maybe breaks below here, then that's when we are able to also spot this. And also, yeah, okay, we're waiting for this candle to close. Let me just go on the 15 to see. So on the 50 minutes, I can see engulfing this candle. It engulfed 50% of this bearish engulfing, then followed through. This candle is the one that engulfed. So basically, yeah, our candle, let me just go to as low as the 5 minute. We are in the intraday movements now. Okay, price is more likely potentially could test somewhere around here at the lows, right here. Maybe this is where I'd be comfortable or confident with being able to just spot an entry. Why? Just so I can be able to have a clean entry, not be rushing the markets, and as well, so that could have a stop loss here, which is the risk entry, but a stop loss also here, which is a reduced risk entry. But I wouldn't necessarily, me for instance, I wouldn't necessarily put my stop loss here, my stop loss all the way here, because I'm also open to another opportunity that might come that's more like this. In that I'm more likely to put my stop loss here. So if it hits my stop loss, I know that it's another re-entry for, let's say, for instance, this. And then where now I can put my stop loss below here. You get it? So like I did say, and then maybe even my first take profit is going to be here, 6%. But most people wouldn't really go through this because I don't know if you don't know how to place risk management or something, but risk management is very important, guys. It's very, very, very important. You need to be able to know how to play with your risk management. That's the first thing. You need to be able to just learn how to go about understanding and as well taking advantage of that risk management, because otherwise you are going to be missing out. And just because of the find out that you're seeing a beautiful position that you could enter. Let's say, how many of you have been through a situation whereby you enter a trade, it goes against you, let's say for instance, whatever the case is, then after it goes against you, you blow your account, and then you come back. After you come back, you look at the price went exactly how you did mention. It's a lot. It's a lot of you guys that have been through there. And the way you would have avoided that was if you only waited patiently, and then after you wait patiently for your trades to play out, then you are able to now you don't blow it. You just take the loss that you have to take, like small loss. And then if price now goes in a different way, you know that you still have a lot of room to play around with. You still have some capital to be able to go in with. You understand? So that's just one of the best ways that you can be a very, good trader, if I may put it this way. I'm not saying you are bad traders. I'm just saying that, do things different, man. Do things different. If you really want to go far, do things different. It's not about being right all the time and doing that and doing, oh, no. It's a lie, man. Things don't happen that way. It's just all about being on the right side in terms of trend wise. Plus, at the same time, it's more on about you being able to understand something as simple as risk management. When trades go in your direction, you know how to protect your capital. When trades go against you, you know how to preserve your capital, because it's either you protect it or it's either you preserve it. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. So this one is going to be more on like a ride to the upside. Somewhere around, we'll just see where price goes, but we'll just for now hold it for this level here. But we are going to be doing this big, guys. We are going to be doing this big. So already for me, this, let me just clean this out. This. Okay, there's also these two, just have to wait for them. These two. Like it's better, at least you see on US NASDAQ when you're selling, it's better for you to say, oh, I'm selling because price retested here, stop loss just above here, and maybe take profit here. But me, I wouldn't really be involved with this. I'd rather wait for it to come a bit more higher. In this. So let me just also look at BTC, Bitcoin, just to see what exactly. Okay, let's just see BTC. Yeah, I think here we're still moving upwards. We looked at price when it was before it came here, for it to come down, go back up, and it did come. You can see with this test here. So right now, though, we just have to break these. Are we still coming here? I'm still seeing price coming here at the high, but obviously with this first touch, second touch, and this being our third touch, price might be tricky. It's either price might fail to come one more time, go back up, or price might just retrace somewhere here, not too far, and then it goes back up to break. But right now we are also at resistant area in terms of on the 4 hour, but we just have to manage it. Ultimately, we just have to manage it. So as I can see, first touches, second touch, third touches here. So yeah, man, it looks like this would potentially be buys coming. Obviously here being first target, second target, going all the way up to here. But that is on BTC. It's just, yeah. Okay, so let me just see what some of you guys are saying. What you I can see one of my brothers saying that. Let's see this, man. Let's see this. Okay, let me just see some of the comments real quick. I want to look at some of the comments. It's more like a career. That's true, man. It's more like a career. Like I did say, guys, if you lose or blow your account, what does that make you? You're not a trader. And we can't tell people you are a trader. Imagine me as I'm a trader, but I don't even have a trading account. It doesn't make sense. So at least even if I protected, I have 1,000 rands and I protected that small account, It's better, man. It's better than nothing. You understand? Some highly volatile news USD tomorrow. Any thoughts? Some highly volatile news for USD tomorrow. Yeah, man. I'm not sure because obviously you can't really predict what the news are gonna do when they do come out. But ultimately, I'm still looking for that sell on USD. If it didn't get here, see it's going down. If the news come, maybe the news are gonna be the breakout of this low and still go down. You understand? So yeah, I just like focusing also on my, what is this, technicals in terms of also being able to understand on the news. Make a video on backtesting. Yeah, man, I believe I can make a video on it, but I also believe I should have one, man. I have all guys, I have over 900 videos on YouTube. That's how deep I have things here. 900 videos on YouTube. Let's just see. Look here, 930 videos on YouTube. Let me just test backtesting. I'm not sure if I have it, but let's see. I can make a new one just for you. Look here it is. 5 years ago, I made a video how to use the bar replay button. It's the same thing that I was showing you now. I have one video on backtesting, so you can check it, man. But I'll also look into making another one. I see some brothers are saying you're on mute, can't hear. I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me? Just confirm if you can hear me. Yo, you really make me laugh. Did you really have to search Hollywood and not? Yeah. Yeah, man. I just want to make things, mind you, my goal is to make things easy for people. So I'm showing you that if you are gambling, the best thing that you can do is to go on Hollywood because there's a high chance maybe you might win there because that's 100% gambling. But with trading, we're not gambling. You understand? So I'm just making that clear to everyone. Me, dog, I won't lie. I've been donating in the markets. Yeah, man. And one thing that I like is that even though you've been donating, giving money to the markets and stuff, there'll be that one day that you're gonna make money back for like behind. But all that takes it's not gonna be because of NFP or it's not gonna be because of you caught a beautiful trade on GPS. No, it's gonna be because let me just show you how you are gonna get back money that you've been donating in the markets. There'll be that one time where you're gonna decide to be serious, take your trading serious, and do all those things and be disciplined, consistent stuff. And then you're gonna slowly respect your account. You're gonna respect it. Then your account is gonna slowly grow, not big, just slowly. Then your account is gonna go, let's say, from 500 rands to 2,000, even if it takes you 2 months. Then the account is gonna go from 2,000 to 10,000, even if it takes you 5 months. But you're gonna slowly grow it. And because of you grew your account slowly, now you won't want to lose it in a day because you know what it takes to build it. It took you 5 months to build an account. So you won't lose it simple. But there'll be that time where your account is now on 10K and you get a nice trade that's going to give you, let's say, 3K. Then there'll be that time where your account is now, let's say, on 50K. You're trading with 50K. Then you get that trade that's going to give you 20K. Then there'll be that time when your account is now on 300K. Then you get that trade that gives you 50K. Do you get it? So you that's just how it is. But if you don't do that, yes, you can make 10K today trading NFP. Boom, 10K. Then Monday comes, you lose it all. You understand? When I'm going to buy the 100K FMP challenge, I believe it will motivate us here, especially for those with small capital to trade. Yeah, so what you are looking into getting, like what prop firms and stuff, you're looking into getting prop firms and stuff. And I feel like 100K, man, I wouldn't really trade with 100K. I feel like it's a bit too small, man. 100K, let me see how much it is. I feel like it's small. I'd rather get like 1 million, man. Let me see. 680, yeah, it's affordable and stuff. Oh no, it's not 800. It's affordable, but I wouldn't really go for the 100K, man. I feel like it's a bit too small for me, not because of any other reason, but because of if I'm gonna really put time into a trading account, like trading it and all those things, I want my payout to be worth it. You understand? So I'd rather go for this 1 million, if not 2 million, at least 1 million, just to be on the safe side. I wouldn't really trade with this. Is where I'm going. I'll look at my minimum would be 1 million, even on USD. My first thing was this. My first was 25K. But now whenever I get into, I look at 100K challenges. So this is what I'll do. And maybe one thing I'm looking to do is like maybe on a new month and stuff. But I don't want, like I did say, people to, obviously some people would be like, oh no, maybe the every trade that I take, they want to be a part of it because of, they and all that. I don't want it to be like that. Like I can take a challenge and then show you the results of what's going on with my challenge, but I don't want you to copy my trades because of you feel like you are gonna pass when you copy my trades. Because like I did say, this is strictly not financial advice. It's 100% educational purposes. So let me just note it down. Yes, I was just noting it down so I can remember. 1 million account is what I'm more likely to look at. You understand? Okay, so my brother saying you please check USDJPY. Already with USDJPY without saying a lot, I should understand the price, should basically be selling because of the dollar index is selling. And obviously, you remember we saw it since here saying the price should sell. And I think here was on yesterday's session or something, I'm not too sure. And we basically were looking at the sellers as well. But yeah, man, it's selling, it's coming here. That's all I can say. It's coming here at this lows. So yeah. But it's more on entry now because you have to maybe wait for it to retest somewhere here. And USDJPY has a tendency of instead of retesting here and touching and going back, it's more likely to come just be in between structure here. But it depends on how impulsive the market is. But we're selling on USD. That's true. Patient pays. I used to struggle with that. Yeah. You should. The fact that you're saying you used to struggle, Rebecca, it means that you don't struggle anymore, which is good, which is amazing. Okay. Do you think that it's best to take that buy on gold even when the market reached that level impulsively? Let me just see. Yeah, man, I think because yes, I feel like obviously this maybe would have been like a young fake out or something, but the fact that it came back with another impulsive candles, even when you go to maybe 30 minutes, you just look at it, look here, this 30 minutes candle engulfed the previous one. So basically it adds on, for me, I feel like it's okay to be involved in this because anyways, I'm on the right side of the market. I'm not on the, you see that Nasdaq that we were speaking about. Price broke down. Some people are like looking to sell because they're feeling like they're losing out. But look, man, it's coming back now. It's gonna come back here for an entry. It's patience, man. Lost my account. I don't know where to even start. It's so hard, man. I don't know why you would lose an account, cow, but I feel like you should not place trades anymore for the next 2 weeks just to punish yourself and practice using stop losses. I've been trading for 4 years and I haven't made progress. I now realize that I lack patience. That's true, man. With trading, it's all up to patience, nothing much. Just patience, man. Patience, patience, and patience, and patience. Ed Carl ask Lesiba for account management. No, guys, we do not do any account management. Why? The goal is not to work for you. I can't work for you. Account management, I feel like I work for you because literally you just want to put money in your trading account and you want to sit like this at the beach and I'm going to be trading the whole day stressing about your account. If I hit a stop loss, you're going to be calling me, hey, you, why did you hit a stop loss? Why are you doing that one to the guy? Angry at me and I have to be like, sorry, sorry, sorry. And if I make profit, you're happy. Yeah, you see. No, so I don't do account management because anyways, I've got my own funds, I needed that maybe at the beginning because I didn't have funds, but now I have my own funds. Plus, as well, now there's things like prop firms. I can trade with a million in terms of funding from a prop firm. I just have to show them my skill. So Where I'm going with this is that I don't think account management is safe. The only time I'll do account management is when I really have a company, a hedge fund company. We are licensed, we have everything, and I'm taking in nothing less than, I don't know, a million or 10 million in terms of funds, working with businesses, and my goal is to trade them and manage, like, as asset management type of a thing. That's the only time I will do that. But for now, like I did say, I feel like we are all the same journey. You just have to go through, some losses and wins. Because anyways, if I manage your account and it's 1,000 and then I take it to 10K, and you go and buy shoes and you go ball in the club, you're not rich then, because you don't know how I done that. If I decide I'm not doing this anymore, you are broke. Do you get it? So I'm trying to develop leaders, millionaires, multi-millionaires, not people that depend on other people. You understand? That's I'm even doing this for free, mind you. You know, I'm making the entry requirements be minimum so that a lot of people can be responsible. So you don't even have the thing to say, oh no, I can't afford to be in your sessions. No, 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 no. Just show up. I'm so grateful that we have someone like you who can help people who are still learning. Thanks, man. I appreciate this. Nintendo, I appreciate this. See the same setup on Gold, bro. Nice one. Blake, this is what I want to hear, guys. I don't want people to enter a setup just because I'm entering. I need you to confirm the setup that I'm seeing with your setup. Mind you, this is education, guys. We are teaching each other here. When I go and I get a mentor, I'm not going to sit and, if he says, oh, I do this and I do, like, let's say I just copy them. I don't copy them. I take what's working for them and apply it on my side, because we are in different lives. We're in different criteria. We're in different things. So the best thing that I can do, instead of copying, because let's say this guy says, oh no, for you to be able to get inspiration, you need to be in a private jet every 2 weeks. You don't have money for a private jet. What are you going to do? Do you get it? Like, you see already this. But if you understand, oh, this guy means that you need to inspire yourself. So you know what? I don't have money to go in a private jet, but what I can do is I can go to an area where it's rich people. I can jump in my taxi, go to an area where it's rich people, and I'll just sit there every 2 weeks. You get it? Like, it doesn't mean you have to do the exact same thing ultimately. That's what I used to do. I remember me back then. In fact, I'm gonna do my journey where I'm gonna continue speaking about my journeys and stuff. You guys are gonna see. But I used to jump in a taxi and go, literally just go to the dealership. And I remember there was a time I even took a picture, video of a A45 and a BMW M3. They were parked next to each other, and I just took a video because I liked how cool they looked next to each other. You understand? But I went there with the taxi. In fact, the taxi dropped me off somewhere where I had to walk a distance, and I was by myself. I had a lunch box in Yana, 2 slices of bread, a juice, and because I knew I was gonna spend the whole day. It was a line full of dealerships, so I knew I was gonna spend the whole day walking around dealerships, just looking at cars and all those things. I never knew how I was gonna get a car, but just months after that, I got my breakthrough. I got cars. All those things. I even went to the dealerships. I gave them, like, everything happened so quick. I can't even explain it, but it's just hustling. I don't know. Yeah, the market takes from the impatient and gives it to the patient. That's true. Resejo, you've got that right. I like the fact that you understand how this whole game works. It's just how it is, man. If you're impatient, the market is going to take from you. That's why you'll see some people here when I say, oh, I lost my account, and they're sad. They were impatient. But there'll be someone that's going to say, oh, I'm holding profits. That patient was patient. You understand? So I like the fact that you see it this way. Let's check GJ, guys. GJ, GBP, Okay, so with GJ yesterday, we're somewhere around here, and we're looking, once this break, we're looking for a sell. Obviously, since here we saw that sell, I think somewhere here we're looking for that sell and stuff. Just look at the previous session where we spoke about the sell going down. But when it was here, we're looking for price to just push a bit more upwards. So it comes here where price is cheaper, just so that sell is going to be worth it in terms of the rest to what is worth it. So I can see the price did move down a bit. So there's a high chance that maybe what could happen is price could easily just come back here at these structures here. Instead of there at the top, price could come back here, maybe somewhere here. Stop loss here, 30 pips, 33 pips, and coming here. So this is what could potentially happen on GBP, JPY. And already you can see where it's at. There's a high chance we could do this low double bottom and then have this short term go up and down. Like I did say, there's a lot of trades here that I'm seeing that have potential for short term trades that we can take and stuff. But I don't want to be involved in too many trades, man. That's just, I used to do that a lot when I was a beginner, amateur. But look now, GBPUSD, it's shooting up, man. It's patience, it's shooting up. Euro USD as well, it's shooting up, it's shooting up. Let me see, gold starting to come up. It's just patience. You just have to be patient with the market. It's not us trying to rush it, trying to put, no, 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 no. Sakaria, what country is this, brother? What lot size do you prefer? Lot size is dependent on your account. If you have a small account, 0.01, that's the best lot size. That's going to teach you patience. And obviously, the more money you have in your account, the more you increase the lot size. Carl, sorry to try and assess where you went wrong. Take a mental break from trading comebacks. That's true, man. That's true. Try and assess where you went wrong, and then take a mental break and then come back. That is the best advice that you can give someone in terms of, just take a break. The week. I remember when I would make a mistake, I would take a week without trading. In fact, if I make a very big mistake, I'll take a week without looking at the markets, because I love the markets to a point where I want to look at them every day. But if I punish myself and say I must not look at the markets during the day, that means I'm bored. I'm just studying and I'm just learning. When I want to trade, I'm like, no, I can't. I'm going through a punishment. Do you get it? Does it get better? Because what's the point of making really hard and losing everything for this market? Like we did say, take a break, come back, because it's not let me tell you how it gets better. It gets better by you having a stop loss that's not going to make you lose everything. Because for you to lose everything, it's not even rocket science, or it's not like we are shocked, like, yo, this is impossible. It's easy, man. I can guess. You over risked, you revenge trade, you over traded, you didn't have a stop loss, and that's just it. I can see what your mistake is. You understand? So come back, brother. Come back. How do I join your courses? I've been trying to reach you on Instagram. We do have both beginner and advanced. You can just use this link right here. But the courses are here. You'll be able to see we have our beginners package here and as well our advanced package right here. So let me just give the link. The link, I'll just send it here. Plus as well, it's just below this video. So normally with my live sessions, if you just go below the video, like when I say link is in bio, what I mean is if you just go below like this, live session, and you just go below, let's say this is the session now, just below, look here. I'm just gonna come below here and I press here. This is where the link is. Link for a broker that I use, link for the Telegram group, and as well link for the courses that we have. You see, so it's very straightforward, guys. Then yeah, don't give up. The outcome is worth it. Yes, that's true. One of the best things that I can say is that I once wanted to give up. In fact, I wanted to give up many times, but obviously because of other reasons. And in fact, I wanted to give up trading publicly, because I felt like there was a lot of noise with trading publicly, because you're doing something, going through a journey and stuff, and you get noise and it's not too good and all those things, and it distracts you. So I wanted to give up so many times. But one thing that I said is, when I'm giving that up, I know someday I am gonna not be in a position to do that anymore. But I was like, when I'm giving that up, I'm giving up the dream that I highly believe was given to me in terms of being able to impact and play my part in the industry. You understand? Plus, as well, giving up is very easy. Everyone can give up. Someone can start today and give up. It's 100% easy. I don't want to do easy things. Easy things are more like for ladies, let's say, for instance. You don't want to do something easy for a man. If people are giving up on something, I'm going to want to push through, because I have to prove to myself that I'm not a give upper, because if I give up, the results are guaranteed that I won't make it. If you want to become a millionaire and then you feel like, oh no, I've experienced my first bankruptcy and you want to give up, it's 100% guaranteed that you will never be a millionaire in your life ever, forever, guaranteed. But if you don't give up, there's chances of you becoming that, because why? You are persisting. Every single day I say to myself, I persist up until I succeed. Each and every single day I tell that to myself. Do you have a free Telegram or Discord for sharing market? Yes, Telegram, like I did say, just below the videos, you'll see the very first link is our Telegram. Let me just also share it here in the team. So just check the link just below is our Telegram. Okay, I see CJ, you've been inquiring with the courses. I just gave it there. So just check the link also. What prop firm is that? This is Funded Marketplace. Funded Marketplace. It's a South African prop firm. You can choose like even AccuMarkets when you're trading on it. So that's one of the reasons I love it. So let me just leave the link there as well. Some resources for you guys to be able to do this. Thank you for that video you made on trading plan. I appreciate it. Guys, for you, in fact, this is for Carl. Carl, you're a member of this family. Let me not leave you behind. Watch this video and build out your trading plan. Here's it, this video here. Watch this video here, man. Speaking about this, you see risk management and all those things. Watch this video. This is meant for you. In fact, let me put it here. If you're a trader, you can't blow account to cry. Yes, yes, yes. Chin up, man. Chin up. Chin up. Take your loss. And I once lost, like, I remember I was sitting with like people, like trading with my team members, and them were a lot. Like at the time we had like at max, I think I had over 12, 13, I don't know, 13 traders trading for me. Because me, I have people trading for. I don't do account management in terms of I take people's money. No, 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 no. I get people, like the best people that's in my course, people that are good students and stuff. What I do is that I'll fund their accounts literally. I'll literally just go put, like, let's say, money in the account. And then I say, you guys trade for me. At first, some of them would take some losses here and then. I was not comfortable because I used my money, it was a lot. And then I got them prop firms. Now I had to teach them in terms of using prop firms and stuff. So some of them obviously now were getting payouts and stuff because I was helping them and all those things. But where I'm going with this is that there's a day whereby me, I was trading my real account, not a prop firm account. And on that day, they were like doing something and they all made some profits. And me, because I always trade alone, I can't trade with people where we tell each other, no, I trade alone. And that day I took a negative trade. And I feel like it was because of I wanted something so bad and I wanted to make money to use that money to buy it, even though I had money to buy it, but I wanted to use money that I made that day. And I lost 70, I think it was like 69 or 71,000 in just like blinks, like what, 6 minutes. And that changed my life, not in the worst way I could. Like, in fact, I feel like no one saw it because I got out there, I was smiling with them, I was happy, I went home normal, like everything. I just drove around the car just to, but it changed my life because I saw how long it took me to grow that account, and I saw how quick I disrespected my plan, and then it took me back, and it changed my life in terms of it showed me that I should always respect no matter what. True, no spoon feeding. That's true. You got that right, Lolo. We don't spoon feed here. We're just going more deeper. Minister of US 30. I love your mindset. You're funny, but saying powerful things. That's true, man. That's true, man. I appreciate this. But yeah, we're doing this much more bigger. You're really giving us hope. I love this, guys. I love this. I love this. I love this. So we're just going more hard, guys. Thank you. I'm in agreement with US 30 after the analysis done in these sessions. Cut it way up. That's powerful. I love that. I love that. This powerful feedback. The most important thing, guys, is to be able to know why you got it. If you caught it and you're in positives, why did you catch it? Understand that. Teach yourself. Write things down. Put it down. Review it. Do all those things, It's educational when you analyze before the live sessions, be able to ask questions and request for the pay you analyze to be analyzed live. Powerful, powerful. Lesiba, your strategy is now mixed with a little bit of SMC concepts. Now, I guess combining the two helps with the entry. Yes, 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 that's true. Steez, that's also, I saw some people like, you use this strategy, you can't figure out the strategy that I use because, like I did say, I don't use a specific strategy in a way whereby, like, you will say, oh, Lesiba, you use what strategy, and then you're gonna search it, and then you're gonna find it, and you're gonna treat the way I do. No, it's a mixture of strategies. I've came across so many strategies. I've got into so many courses, done so many things to a point where my strategy is my strategy. Like my brother, yes, this is saying that yes, you can spot how I enter at times. I enter using order blocks, but you can see here I didn't use order blocks to enter. You understand? Here I didn't use order blocks to enter. I never used order blocks here, but it's still moving well. But on these ones here, I used order blocks to enter. You see, so it's my strategy is more of like even this year, it's my strategy is more of like mixed up. So it's not a guaranteed thing whereby it's like SMC. So you're just gonna go out there, search SMC, and then you get it. But it's a mixture. It's a mixture. So that's why, like, it's all in the head. I don't even know how to place it. The only thing I'll say is that that's the chaser strategy. Guys, does trading fundamentals still work same as 2019, or the market has evolved? I feel like that's a very good one. I was speaking with one of my brothers a few days ago, and we're like, the market 2018, 2019 fundamentals was very straightforward. If price is selling, it's selling. If it's going up, it's going up. But nowadays, what you see is you see these things going like this. So I don't know how people catch it, but it's heavy. Please talk about prop firms and how there are violation rules and regulations. It's very simple with prop firms. Let's say, for instance, you buy an account. Let's say, let me just use 100K for most people. It's affordable. It's 875 rands. You take money, 875 rands. You buy it. Once, then you get a challenge account. You're gonna be on phase one. They want to give you an account of 100,000 US dollar. I mean, 100,000 rands. This is rands, and then trading period, it's minimum trading days. That on this, you need to place trades for 5 minimum days, meaning that today, even if you just say 0.01 and then you close it, that's one trading day. You need to trade at least minimum of 5 trading days. You understand? Place trades minimum of 5 trading days, which means that you can't pass a profit with one day. You need to trade at least 5 days. Doesn't mean you have to make profits every single day. No. Just 5 days of trading. This is the leverage that you get. Your goal with this account is to make 10%, which 10% on a 100K account is how much? 10,000 rands. You need to make only 10,000 rands. That's when you're going to be able to move to the next level, which is phase 2. But before we get that, let's speak about the loss. Maximum loss on your account is you shouldn't lose more than 10,000 rands, which is 10% of your account. But in a day, you can't lose more than 5% in a single trading day, which means that in a single trading day, you can lose 1% and 1% and 1%, but you can lose more than 5%. So ultimately, your account, you can lose more than 10,000 rands, but in a single day, you can lose more than 5,000. Né? And then once you make that 10%, which is 10,000 rands on this 100K account, you move over to phase 2, which here they want to verify you to see if you really didn't, fall for it, like if you really done it well. But on this, it's minimum in terms of your gain. Your profit target is now 5%. It's no longer 10%. Your goal is to make 5,000 on the same account. You get the same account, but it's a new account. You get a brand new account, which brand new from scratch. Then you have to make 5,000 rands, but you shouldn't lose a maximum of 10,000 rands. You shouldn't lose a maximum of 5,000 rands in a day. Once you make this 5%, which is 5,000 rands, when you've traded a minimum of 5 trading days, you move. This is free. You don't pay again for this level, because once you pass it here, you're going to automatically get an account. Then now you get to the phase 3, which is now you are funded. Now you are trading with 100K that is funded. So with 100K that is funded, minimum, you have to place trades at least a minimum of 5 trading days. But with this, there's no gain target, there's no profit target. Why? Because now whatever money that you make, you're going to keep. What is the profit? What is the share here? I think it's 80%. Let me see. And so receive up to yeah, I think they're saying up to, but you're gonna earn 80% of the amount that you're making. Oh yeah, here initial gain split 80%. So here, whatever that you make, so if you make, let's say 5,000 rands, 80% of that 5,000 rands, you taking it. So if you make 10,000 rands, let's say for instance, on a 100K account, because now it's funded, it's a real account. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna get 8,000 rands is gonna be sent to you, and it's gonna be given to you bi-weekly, which means every second week is when you are able to ask for your withdrawal. And then your first withdrawal, you get it after 14 days of basically trading. And one thing that I like about Profirms is that on your withdrawal, you also get your refund of this money that you used to buy your account. Do you get it? So that's just how it works. And obviously, how the heck to this is, let's say you start small, you start with this, it's affordable, 800. Also check out, make sure that you use IQ Markets when you doing this. But you start with this and then you get your first payout. Let's say you made 5,000, 80% of 5,000 would be like what, 4,000 rand, somewhere around those numbers, 4.1. When you get that, maybe what you do is you now buy another account. You see, that's where the heck comes. You buy another account. Now you buy maybe a 500K account, 3.2 thousand rands. You don't spend the money. No. You invest in yourself, brother. Brother, invest in yourself. 3.2. Now you're trading with a bigger account, which is 500K. Now imagine when you're making 10% on just 500K, that's 50,000. 80% profit split is going to be like what, 41,000. Now you can even buy a 1 million, it's 5,000 rands, 2 million, it's 10,000 rands. You can even come and buy a 100K account, it's 480, it's like what, less than a few thousand rands, you know. But yeah, I hope that was like simply explained to you, brother. Your setups are insane. Your setups are insane. I followed through the USD and I'm running 130 USD. Nice one, Matt. A powerful, man. That's heavy. That's heavy. Thank you so much, Lesiba. That's powerful, guys. Shobras Tizi, what's your entry? Oh, I believe you with breaking down the strategies like this, maybe you could have seen what my entry criteria is. What do you think about drop shipping? I think it's also a good thing. Anyways, I highly believe anything worth giving time into is beneficial. So anything that you give time in is perfect. You understand? Watching from the Netherlands, we appreciate you. I'm getting knowledge that I can't get from anyone. Keep up. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. West Key, thanks. You just saved me from entering gold. It's coming down. Perfect. Yeah, it's more about just being patient with how you're gonna be taking it. Giving up is not an option. We push every day. That's true, man. That's true. Okay. Do you need to use those brokers only? I use on Profirm, on this specific, no, on Profirms you use the brokers that the Profirm provides. You don't use your own broker. You understand? So you use the broker that your thing provides. Bro, I started YouTube channel. I want to journal my journey so that in 5 years, when I'm inside the dream house, I will look back and see the power of not giving up on you. That's true, man. That's true. Look at me, man. Like, I won't lie, man. Let me just do this old 6 years ago. Look at this. This was back home in the hood, man. Look at my setup here. And it's not long, 6 years ago, man. I never, if you told me that I'd be in this position, I'll tell you, don't you dare play with me like that. Look at this. No way forward. All this 6 years ago. I documented this down for a reason. See here, back home, man. This was literally in the living room at home. All this, everything here. This was at home. I didn't have my own place. I was at home. See here. This was in the hood, man. You can see my neighbors are showing here and all those things. You understand? But we just believed, man. That's where I'm going with this. Look at this. Even my videos were lowest quality. Look at how my video was. The lowest quality, man, you can think of. Look at my laptop. My laptop would take 30 minutes just to load a screen. That's how bad it was. Like, it would take so much time. Look at this. And I was speaking about my goals here. You can even see what I was saying in terms of my goals. You can go here and see the goals that I said and look if I achieved them or not. You're gonna judge me. I put this out there so that if you are laughing at me right now, people are gonna laugh at me and say, this guy, this. It's okay. You can laugh at me with whatever that you're laughing at me, but if you know where I come from, maybe you're gonna respect certain things. One guy was saying, "Can you please explain about leverage?" Here's a video about leverage, man. You can watch a video here about leverage. Look here, and this was when I moved out from home and I got my very first place. This was my very first place that I got. I moved here, started buying a laptop, started buying, chairs, started buying a new thing, and yeah, man, this was it, man. From there, I never looked back. I never went, ever since the day I left home, I never went back home ever in my life. I never, it's always been like an improvement. You see here, a BMW M3, look here, 4 years ago, I have it here as my wallpaper here. You can see at the background while I was trading. That was my wallpaper. And now it's in the garage as we speak. Right now, when I'm talking to you like this, it's in the garage and it looks exactly like this, 100% like this. And this was a picture that I got on the internet, mind you. Here I was now talking about making 8,000 in a day. I couldn't believe this, man. I couldn't believe this, you know. And that's just one of the things. And yeah, I moved into like a better place as well. You can see things were getting a bit better. Just a bit better. We're just getting a bit better. Here you can see for say maybe 26K. I was growing, man. So what I'm saying is that come up doesn't come up like immediately. You grow bit by bit. These lessons make the week go faster. That's true, man. I feel like the week actually went faster, Teresa. That's true. I actually feel like even the week went faster, and I was tired, but now I have energy, man. I actually have energy. Powerful things come from a true professional. Doing this, man, we're not looking back. Road to 300K subscribers. Let's see what subscribers we on now. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? How do I see? Oh, 284. Guys, make sure that you like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are on the way to 300,000 subscribers. You guys got that right. What happened when you ended up in negative 71K in less than 6 minutes? Did you forget to put a stop loss or did you enter unplanned? No, I feel like I was greedy, man. Like I wanted money because I was buying something. Ne? That thing was actually a bit expensive. So, but they needed like, let's say for instance, like 140,000 rand, something like that. And I had it, but I didn't want to use my own money. You understand? I felt like I was in a winning streak as well. Winning streak. Every day I was winning, making like 15K here, 20K the other day, 10K, 15K, 20K, and all those numbers. So I felt like I was invincible because I felt like this is my week. You know what? They say they want 140,000. You know what? I'm gonna make it today. So I forgot my risk. I forgot my trading plan, and I automatically just went all in because I felt like the market is moving in my direction, like I'm untouchable. And then when the trades were going a bit more against me, I added more trades and I used big lot sizes, and it was now negative 20,000. I was like, nah, it's gonna come back. Negative 30,000, I'm buying again. Negative 40,000, I'm buying. Then eventually it was like negative 70,000, and I had to close that trade because at that time my account was like maybe I think on 700,000, and my goal was to also even like make that account be on 1 million in terms of like that was my first ever gonna be like 1 million rands in my trading account and stuff, and that was like and it went down like I saw it, I closed it at like it was bad. It was bad. It was not okay. Obviously, I just loved it. I brushed it off with the people and all those things. I never took such a loss in the markets ever in my life before. But no one could even see because, anyways, like, man, this is the market. I don't think, I'm not emotional. I feel like people that are like, those people that are angry and they throw their phones and they break things. I feel like those are the ones that get too emotional. But me, I'm not too emotional. I feel like the market, I've been through a lot. I've made too much money and I've lost too much money in the markets to a point where my heart now is no longer involved with whatever the outcome is. Powerful things coming from a powerful. Let's do this. IQ markets all the ways. Most definitely. 2Gs was here. Most definitely. Let's push, guys. Let's just go all in. Powerful sessions, powerful lessons, powerful strategies mixed together. You're the king of technical. You're making trading analysis simple to understand. I love this. The most important thing is to make this as simple as possible because people out there confuse it, complicate it, and make it seem like it's complicated, someone will be like, you see, my strategy, and then they put something that's complicated like this, and be like, you know what, but if you can just pay this much, I'm going to teach you so it's not as complicated, and that's not true, man. That's not true. I bought 2 of 50K accounts. You up to 57,000, then you lose 2.5, then they cut it out. Can you please tell me what went wrong? Because the overall drawdown is 5,000. Yes, I mind you, there's what we call the relative drawdown, meaning that drawdown, yes, it's 5,000, but that's 10%. Ne? But ultimately, if your account, let's say you bought, let's say 50,000, you are allowed to lose 5,000 on that account. But if you're on 53,000, you're allowed, what's 10% of that 53,000? Do you see where I'm going? It changes. It's no longer that 5,000 that you thought. Now it's going to be a bit more above. You get it? So if, let's say, for instance, I have 100K account, and then my loss that I should lose is 10%. And now I'm on 1.8 thousand. I made, like, let's say 6.5 thousand profits. If my daily trading thing is like 3% in a day, it's 3% of my new balance, which is 106,500. 106,500. This 3% of this, which means that if I must lose 3% of this in a day, let me just do 3%, which is, no, normally they say 5%. If I must lose 500, 5%, 5%, 5.3 thousand in a single day, I lost my account. And someone will be like, no, but 5,000, I'm still back at where I got it. But no, at the end, they're looking at percentage. They don't look at, is it where you started and stuff? No, they're looking at percentage, because they're trying to see if you didn't lose your account with, like, basically just like this, like, let's say if you didn't really, the most important thing is to preserve, like, they're seeing if you're good with your risk management strategies. The first car you bought with forex profits? My first car was a polo that you guys saw there, and I wouldn't say I bought it with forex profits, but I was making small profits. But what I done is, because anyways I was making like what, $100, $150, but that was when we also got that breakthrough that I showed you in the journey where we made like 50K in a week. So what I done is that I went to my dad, and then I asked him to basically take that car on a loan, large finance, and then I'm gonna pay for it. Obviously the banks kept on denying and stuff, so I had to put money a bit in his account, like maybe 8,000 here, 5,000 here every month for 3 months. Then we went back to the bank, and then they approved. So the goal with that car was to have it be Uber. You understand? Because I saw I was making small money with forex profits. I was making $100, $150. So it was gonna take me time to get there. And obviously I don't have people to give me money, so I trade for them and all those things. So what I done is I wanted to have extra income that comes, so that I don't, because with that $150, if it comes, I eat it. I have to buy something, I have to do this, I have to buy a laptop, there's things that I have to use it on. So now, because of I got a polo, now I could drive Uber, which means that with the money that I was making from Uber, I can live, like, that's my life. I can live with it. That's when you see this polo that you guys saw here. This polo here, this one here. You see, here I was making like your 100. I was making small money, but the money that I was making from here with this polo, and then from there, I drove Uber for like a month, because after a month, what I was doing is that in the morning, 8 a.m., I would, analyze, study the markets, do all those things. During the day, maybe starting from evening, like I would drive Uber, drive people to the airports back, take them there and there. I'll drive people all around Uber and stuff and all those things. And then in the AMs, but I was trading on the side, meaning that while I'm busy driving, I'm looking at the markets. When I'm done dropping this person off, I'm looking at the markets, I'm analyzing, I'm learning. Every time I remember, I would read a book. I'll always drive at one specific garage. Till this day, when I'm with people, I'll be like, I used to sleep at this garage. And they're like, what do you mean? Because I used to park there and read a book while I'm waiting for for a ride, and I'm managing a trade. Like, a trade is giving me $150, but I'm not worried, because I know that I'm not waiting for that money. I'm living off of the money that I'm making from Uber. Because anyways, with trading, you need multiple sources of income. You can't just sit and trade and think it'll be stressful at times, So with me, that's just how I went about it. And then with those small money that I was making from Uber, I knew that I could eat, I could put petrol, I could buy myself clothes, simple things. They're just small things, not like life-changing things. But that's when I got my breakthrough, because with my trading profits, I grew my account. That's when I could trade peacefully, because now I didn't have to worry about, oh, let me withdraw and buy food. So I grew my account to like 500,000, something like that. And then that's when I bought the A45. So that's the celebration. Like that A45 that I bought myself. I went to the dealership and put hard cash on it and say, I want this. In fact, I swiped it. It was from trading profits. But everything else, like in terms of it compounds, man. You have to have multiple sources of income. That's if I never done that, like let's say be able to have Uber, and all these things. Like I feel like I was gonna take time. It was gonna take me time, because anyways, my account was still small. We love your inspirations, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let us do this, guys. Let's like this video, guys. We're dropping value. That's the only thing that we're doing. Another thing that kills our psychology is making profits and giving it back to the markets. Guys, let's withdraw. That's true, man. On Fridays, I even came up with a rule whereby every Friday I was withdrawing at least 70% of the profits that I made for the week. You understand? I was withdrawing, man. I was withdrawing. You have to withdraw so that you feel good also about yourself. So let's like the video, guys. Yes, most definitely. Ntombi is mentioning to us that we need to like this video. Like it, guys. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. It's all 350 of you guys right now as we speak. So make sure that you do like and subscribe to this channel. Let's push Buffet. This is our year. Most definitely, we are consistent. This is our year. BMW M4, M3. I'm a family man, so that's why I bought the M3. It's because of, obviously, it's a four-door, and all that. M4, I feel like it's, yeah, anyways, if you have other cars, you can still have an M4, but for me, M3 made more sense because I have daughters, I have, everything that you can think of. Do you trade London session? Silas is asking. Yeah, at times I do look at it, but normally in the morning I'm busy with different types of work. So like I'm hustling, I'm looking at other things, opportunities and all those things. So that's why I trade in New York compared to London. But if I'm free and I'm not really doing much, I will be able to trade London session. So it's gonna work well with me because I'm also a hairdresser while pushing. That's true. You see, I love this, Lolo. The fact that you're a hairdresser, you're pushing forex, it means that the money that, let's say you are, I even one of my brothers now is also cutting my hair and stuff. He just got into trading recently. It's like, damn man. It's like, man, every day I was spending 300 rands on useless things. But after, because he had me speaking to someone on a phone call and I was explaining to them, like helping them, like, register and just helping them, hey man, yeah, register and then do this and do this. So it's like, man, I've chilled with you for so long and I never knew I could do what you are saying. Because every day I use 300 rands. I make money every day from cutting people say, but I use 300 rands on useless things. Like I do this, I buy this. So if I can fund my account 300 rands every day, do you think I can be far? I was like, man, you can be far. Like, imagine in just a year of funding and learning and training nicely. Your account, let's look at it. We looked. I was like, man, in your trading account by the year ends, you'd be sitting on close to 6 figures. He's like, damn. Then he saw his life change. He registered immediately, same time. He just went in, you understand? So where I'm going with this is that now he doesn't, when he's cutting, the only thing is maybe in the morning before going to work, he's just going to analyze. He can even join these sessions while he's busy. He looks at it when he's seeing something and stuff. He can place a trade, manage it, log in profits. He's cutting it. He's making money. Let's say from cutting or from hairdressing, let's say Lolo now, maybe you're making 10,000 or 20,000. Because me with Uber, I was making like 600 rands a day. Sometimes I'd make 1,000 and all those things. But let's say if you're looking at it, let's say you're making 10,000 rands a month. And then that's what you're making. 10,000, maybe it pays for your rent. It also takes you to work, like transport, and it also buys you food. Then with trading, you're not gonna stress. Even if you make 10,000 or you make 20,000, you make 100,000, you're gonna be happy because of you're not living off of your trading. Most people they live off of their trading. They make money right now, and then you see them balling in the club. Let's say they make 20,000, then you see them already balling in the club. Next week they have to start again from scratch. You see, it goes back, guys. It goes back. Can YouTube act as an Uber situation as yours? Let's say I make 5K on YouTube and I also trade. Can that? Yes, that's true, man. That's true. Check it. Let me show you, man. What changed my life was this guy. You must watch this. Bob Proctor, multiple sources of income. I watched this many, many times. This is basically how to turn your yearly income into a monthly income. And by having multiple sources of, that's how the rich are doing it. They don't have one income. Elon Musk doesn't have one income. It's not just Tesla that made him rich. So many. He's in Twitter, Tesla, this. Mark Zuckerberg. It's not just Facebook. It's a lot of things. Anyone that you can think, they have a lot of incomes. So that's what you do. Like even me now, I even lost count of my income streams. It's stacked up. It's stacked up. It's this and this and this and this and this and this and that and that and that. Plus as well, even on top of that, even trading. You understand? So that's just how it becomes, because ultimately you don't want to depend on one thing. You don't want when one thing is not working out. Now you are crying, you know. I love what you did for your parents, bro. That's my goal. Most definitely, man. Let's not look back. We should just do much more bigger things. In fact, I've got more big goals and big plans for them. But just stay with us, you and I see, and hopefully you also get to inspire and impact your ones. When a student is ready, a teacher will appear. Thank you for the free lessons. I got you. I got you. We're doing this daily, man. We're doing this to handle finance. I would recommend Rich That's Poor Dad. It's opened my mind. Yes, that's true. This is the book that also changed my life. I was in school. Someone said, "Hey, man, read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad." Here's the book, guys. Rich Dad. I read it, and my life was never the same. This one, yeah. In fact, I have a thing of top 5 books that changed my life. Check out on the videos here. I think it's this. Top 5 books that actually changed my life. Yes. Rich Dad Poor Dad is part of it. You see here. Must check this out. This video here. But it's like people don't like knowledge. These videos that speak about knowledge, see here, they get less views. They get less views. But others, if I say something, they want to get a lot of views. And that's not how it should be, guys. What's your biggest take profit? What's your biggest profit? I don't know. There was a time where we were able to close like what 320,000 in a day. And that was like one of the breakthroughs. And there was a time where I was able to also close like what 1 point something million in a day. But one story about that is it like I came back. I was too confident and I gave back a lot of money back. But whereby I closed, let's say the day I would say I was happy was with that 320 because I didn't over risk. I didn't over like that. Everything was planned out thoroughly, and the trade went, and then it hit take profit, and I chilled and I just said, and like I just said, like that was amazing. Like I didn't even do much. Like I didn't go hard. Like I just like that changed my life. I was like, my life was not the same. There's a guy that changed my. Ooh. But guys, yeah, I think for now we can call it a session for today. Hopefully we get to meet on the next day. I can simply say that we've been here for an hour, 2 hours now. You can look at the time. We've been here for 2 hours. Let's just go more deep. Think and Grow Rich is the best to read, as it helped me to believe it's possible to be at the high level. That's true, man. That's true. And I can see what's my main source of income. I have multiple. That's why I say I even lost count of them, because I don't have a main source. I have multiples. And there's not one that I depend on. All of them are like more business based, which means that they're not specific. That's why there can't really be a main source. They're all fluctuating and stuff. But that's just it, man. Even like I do a lot of things, man. I do things like I'm involved, like there's just so many things that I'm involved in. There's even brand deals, like the max that I've like there's just to inspire you, maybe for educational purposes. The max that I've made from a brand deal, in terms of someone asked me to say something about their company on my platforms, was like what $10,000. I used to get like what maybe $4,000 a week for just saying a simple word, and what else? The most that I was making also from IB, just literally having people that are like under using my link and stuff, like what 170,000 in a month. That was like average. What I was averaging, I don't know, man. The most that I was making from, let's say, people getting courses and all those things was like what, maybe 400 or something, 400,000 in terms of month on a month averaging as well. Like, I don't know, man. I'm busy getting calls here. Like, there's just so many things, man. There's just so many things, but now it's more deep. I'm speaking about things of like maybe 2 years ago. These are things of 2 years ago. Now I'm involved in much more bigger things, much more better things. So right now I can't really say, certain things because like there's competitors out there, man. I don't want enemies to hear. You understand? Salute, my guy. We are gonna reach 8 hour one day. Yes, we are gonna reach 8 hours in a day. Yes, I believe that. You still sell merchandise for forex exchange as a source? No. I don't sell merchandise anymore. That was not profitable. In fact, I was trying to do that not even to make profit, but it was taking more of my time because I don't like things that take my time in terms of I don't want something like with merchandise. The only problem was I had to physically ship. I had to go and physically ship those things to people. So you see, firstly, it took my time in a day. That means I have to go somewhere and give physical things. And sometimes people they live in, let's say, areas that even couriers don't go to. So some people they don't get merchandise, and also some people maybe they don't answer their phone, and the merchandise comes back to me, and now they're calling. Now they really want. So it was just too much admin, and obviously I had people that are helping me with that, but I was just like, you know what, I don't know, man. If it's merchandise, now I just give those things for free, like whenever I can, whenever I can. So, but the ultimate thing, man, is you need to don't just rely off of one thing. Here's trading as well. Trading is that one thing that got me breakthroughs. I won't lie. I know some of you guys might be like, oh, I also want to do this because this guy said he does this. But truly speaking, for me with trading, like it's the one that gave me a lot. Like I've made a lot of money in a single day from trading ever in my life. No other business has never made me that much money in my life compared to trading. And with trading, it's not like business. Like with everything that I did say, those are like business types of things. You have to, it's a business. You deal with people. With trading, I don't deal with people. There's no clients, there's no customers, there's no customer service, there's no having to sell anything. It's just in the markets. So for me, it's the best thing that ever happened in my life, truly speaking. That's why every money that I take it to the market. I don't like, if you get the vision, you get it. Like I built multiple of sources of income just so I can invest it in the market because I believe that much in the market. But I don't want to stress and worry because if I don't have all these incomes, that means that if this trade didn't go well, I was gonna stress and worry and cry and do all that. So we're not trying to do that. But guys, I'm glad that you guys joined. Subscribe. Make sure that you like this video. We've pushed over 2 hours straight. We're not looking back. We're instead going more harder, more deeper. And I'm excited with everyone that is here with us. I'd love to see you guys on the next YouTube video that will be coming up later on. We've got a video that's coming up that's going to be speaking about risk management. So make sure that you do show up to that video. And as well, let's just do this big, man. Let us just do this big. Look here, man. Our trades are moving well. You can simply see with GBP USD, we're going up, man. We are going up. Euro USD, we're going up, man. We are going up. What? Gold, let's see. What are you doing? We're going up as well. You understand? And this is just, one of the things that we're looking into. Make sure that you are also in our Telegram group. Telegram, that's where we are giving some updates in terms of what's going on, how to take advantage of certain stuff, and all those things. So yeah, man, just make sure that you do as well. Check it out. And just to show you that also on this, this is now, just make sure that you're in the Telegram group, and the link is just below here. And just check also in terms of on these trades here. Now it's just going to be more on things to look where to lock in profits, and all those things. You see, you can see there in the Telegram group, I just shared the threes that we saw, like in terms of from this live session and stuff. But yeah, just check it out, check it out, check it out. Started your beginners course. Started your beginners course last night, beginning my journey. Very excited. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. Make sure that you're also engaging in the Discord community. That's where you'd be able to just get massive, massive, massive value as well. Whatever question that you have, just ask it in the community. It will be answered, man. It will be answered. Okay. So we are going deep. So let's go more big, guys. Let's go more big. Let us go more big. Mentors are here for you. And yeah, man, I would love to see you be our success story. Thank you guys so much for the session. I'll see you guys later on. There's a video that is coming up later on. And yeah, man, let us do this much more bigger than the day before. And yeah, see you guys.